Over 2,000 years ago, an event took place that changed the course of history: the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Today, we take a deep dive into the events leading up to, during, and after the crucifixion, uncovering its significance and historical details. After celebrating the Last Supper, Jesus went to the Garden of Gethsemane to pray. There, he was deeply troubled, knowing what was about to happen. Soon, Judas arrived with Roman soldiers and temple guards, betraying Jesus with a kiss. Jesus was taken before the Jewish council, where he was falsely accused and condemned for blasphemy. But since the Jewish leaders had no authority to execute him, they brought him to the Roman governor, Pontius Pilate. Before his crucifixion, Jesus was brutally scourged, a form of whipping that tore into the flesh. The soldiers mocked him, placed a crown of thorns on his head, and dressed him in a purple robe, sarcastically calling him King of the Jews. Jesus, already weak from the beatings, was forced to carry his own cross to Golgotha, also known as the place of the skull. Along the way, he stumbled under the weight, and a man named Simon of Cyrene was forced to help him carry it. At Golgotha, Jesus was nailed to the cross. His hands and feet were pierced, and he was lifted up between two criminals. As he suffered, the soldiers gambled for his clothing, and onlookers mocked him. As Jesus hung on the cross, he spoke 7 final statements, including, "Father, forgive them, and it is finished." Around noon, darkness covered the land for 3 hours, and at his final breath, the earth shook. At the moment of his death, the temple curtain was torn in 2, symbolizing direct access to God. A Roman centurion, witnessing the events, declared, "Truly, this was the Son of God." Jesus' body was taken down and placed in a tomb by Joseph of Arimathea. A large stone was rolled in front, and Roman guards were placed to watch over it. But this was not the end. 3 days later, something miraculous would happen. The crucifixion was not the end of the story. In 3 days, the greatest event in history would take place: the resurrection of Jesus. Stay tuned as we explore what happened next.